The Oblivion Remaster is here, having just released on PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PlayStation 5. Today, I'll be doing a first look, going through the beginning of the game, and giving you my first impressions. I'm playing this on PC, and my friends at Bethesda were kind enough to give me a copy of the Deluxe Edition, which is making this video, any other Oblivion videos, and all the streams possible. The auto-detect within the game immediately put me at all ultra settings, and the only changes I made were for the FOVs, which I set to 85 for both first person and third person. And I did enable VSync, as I noticed some screen tearing without it. I do kinda miss the original main menu, but at the same time, I do really like the new one. But hey, let's get started.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Okay, so they did change the loading screens. We are getting different loading screens. There are some differences in the menu. We're getting kind of this immediate preview of each race. Oh, wait a second. We can choose between Colovia and Nibene, really? You're a true Imperial, born into the heart of the Empire. The number of cities and their size led you to travel hastily. Colovia inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy. You inherited the willfulness of your forebears. I feel like that's a slight typo right there. This is so interesting. Wait a second, are there two origins for each race? Yeah, so Bosmer, you have Grotwood or Reaper's March. Redguard, you have Alakir or the Dragon Tail Mountains. Yeah, Orc, you either have a stronghold or you're from the capital of Orsinium itself. Nord is either Western or Eastern. Cauldron Mages, Stubbornness, Khajiit, which they look, they look a little odd. Yeah, you can choose between two of the major cities in Equina or Palatine, with the Equina being more so in the north, Palatine being in the south. I don't know if that's gonna play any real difference at all. I'm not sure if it does. That's really interesting. That came as a little bit of a surprise. Yeah, Vardenfell are the mainland for Dunmer, Oridon or Somerset Isle for the High Elves. That's a really interesting touch. Like, I wouldn't have expected that. I'm not necessarily going to spend too much time in Character Creator. It does feel a little odd in some ways seeing all this in Unreal. Like, it both looks like Oblivion and it doesn't, because I'm not used to just the Elder Scrolls in general looking like this. I feel like Unreal, especially Unreal 5, does have, you know, a certain look to it, a certain style, or at least there's a certain style that I kind of associate with Unreal, so it is a little odd. Not necessarily in a bad way, though. This is kind of cool. There's a length system for hair. I don't know that I've really seen that too much before. This almost makes me wish that there was like a barber that I could go to and then change that later on. Yeah, alright, just determine the length of your ponytail and everything. Facial hair is new because OG Oblivion, original Oblivion, really didn't have facial hair. You could kinda add a little bit of stubble, but that was pretty much it. You don't have length options for facial hair, though. Yeah, I'm curious if the origin is gonna play any role at all, but I don't really think so unless it somehow comes up in some of the newly recorded voice lines. Shrewd diplomat and trader, proficient with heavy armor, and increased speed. Yeah. The lighting is really nice. It does feel odd in a good way.
An Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash.
I kinda am.
How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear.
Oh, I will. Right through that wall.
You hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside.
Yeah, I'm going over to the window.
Stay
I
out of the
know.
way and you won't get hurt.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
There's so much more detail in his face. It's odd. There's just so much more detail in general. It's like, man, you can actually count the wrinkles on him now.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Sorry, it was empty, you know? Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Listen, I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
They're just like, listen, you're about to be murdered. Can we just get this show on the road? Can we just get out of here? We're sitting ducks if we
Better
just
not
sit
close
here
this
talking
one.
to random
There's no
prisoners.
way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you,
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Alright, alright. Yeah, the UI does feel like a little bit of a mix of, like Skyrim's, for instance, the way that they have the compass at the top and everything, but some of the iconography definitely looks a little bit
Quiet
more,
and stay out of the way.
you know, Oblivion-ish.
Close up left.
Obviously,
Protect
you
the
know,
Emperor.
just the lighting and everything makes this look so much better. It makes it look a little bit more new. Ooh, wait a second. Sorry, I just want to get in here and look.
This doesn't concern you,
I
prisoner.
know it doesn't, I just wanted to
Are you all
see.
right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain.
Because you can see, okay, yeah, so the items in the inventory look pretty similar to how they did in the original.
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
The thing that was really cool, the thing that I liked was you could see the bound maces, the summoned weapons, the conjured weapons on the Mythic Dawn just a little bit more. Oh, okay. Immediately, great change. Hitting I opens your inventory, because they didn't have that back in the original. That was not a thing back in OG Oblivion, so that alone, really nice change. It was a necessity, like you needed that, but still. I'm just glad that we have it. Yeah, you can see we have some cloth physics and everything. My sheath, my scabbard is kind of floating a little bit. Okay, it's floating. Yeah, it was placed specifically for more of a heavy armor. It looks like. Is it the same with this short sword? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to see.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh, I'll just wave at the assassins. Cool, got it. Oh, wait a sec. What was the little, like, 36 steps? Oh, it's the distance to my target. Okay, that's interesting. I just left all the audio at default, which I think is everything maxed out. So J, I can just open my journal, right? No, J does not open journals, so that's the one thing. I opens inventory, but I don't know if there's any other hotkeys similar to that. M is for map, okay. That's good, at least that's good. And thank God we can actually zoom out on the map now, because you couldn't back in original Oblivion, yeah. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, oh. Already, just, you know, little bit of quality of life changes that I feel like most people would have expected, but I am glad that we got that at least. I'm glad that we do have that. Yeah, tab to open your journal. Wait, really? I'm starting off with clairvoyance? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that we were gonna start off with clairvoyance. Obviously, I don't really need it right now because I'm going right over here. But still. And it leaves a trail for a decent while, too. I know they said they changed the look of the lockpicking, but I don't know if they changed any of the timing, for instance. Yeah. So instead of giving us like a destruction spell like they did in the original, they gave us clairvoyance instead. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I kind of like that we started off with a more offensive spell, you know? here come the rats. I do like that we have the little kind of indicator in the corner, just like the level up indicator in the corner, rather than having it just like middle of the screen. Yeah, alright, so we still have like blade and everything. We're doing the original skills rather than like one-handed, two-handed, it looks like. Which I can take a look at that real quick too. They did keep it where you need to rest in order to level up. I'm glad they did keep that at least. Mind you, it's not going to have any progress for leveling up because I haven't chosen my class yet. So that's something that'll just factor in, you know, later on. I'm noticing that clairvoyance is kind of persisted even though, like, the active effect, like the active buff wore off. Let me see if this kind of, like, gets rid of it. Let me see if this will have it kind of disappear once that timer runs out. Oh, more rats. They got some really just gnarly hair. They got some long hair. Ugh. Not a fan. They did manage to make them look gross, so, you know, congrats on that. Yeah, alright, and waiting out the timer, that did kind of get rid of the persistent trail there. Got our shield, got our helmet. Warhammer, why not? The magic, the casting animations do look a little bit more like Skyrim-ish. There's definitely some more variety in, like, the lighting. Like, we're getting a much warmer glow around the lantern, for instance, so we do have some more dynamic lighting. It does look like if I hit that... Nope, that doesn't have physics. Never mind. I was hoping that I could hit it and that it was gonna swing around. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna be detected. Yep, immediately. I mean, I am wearing heavy armor. I'm not really stealthy, so shouldn't really come as a surprise at all. You can keep the spoon. I don't need your spoon. I wasn't expecting the little, just kind of like, little zoop animation of it just being pulled out and put in my pocket. Okay, so these still have physics. They don't swing around too much, but you can just kind of knock into them, bump them around and everything. It's not going to do anything at all for me, but I'm going to try to maybe slightly sneak again. Alright, decent enough hit. Oh, I can finish him off. I liked his little jump animation. He's just trying to jump at me, just trying to get at me, you know? Alright, here we go. Let's see how I feel about the lockpicking here. I was always terrible about it in the original, so I'm not expecting it to go much better for me this time around. Obviously, it's very easy, so it was very easy. It's harder ones. It's gonna be like medium level ones that are gonna be much more of an issue for me. I should probably get my shield up. Yeah, I gotta do my shield, I gotta do all that. Listen, it says rusty armor. It looks pretty clean for rusty armor. Yeah, no, not too bad. Looks pretty spick and span to me. Listen, the lighting really is gorgeous. The lighting, the reflections, just... It's so odd because, you know, it's not necessarily the Oblivion that I remember. It doesn't look the way that I remember Oblivion looking. I like it. I like how it looks, but it's weird because in a way it doesn't necessarily scream Elder Scrolls to me immediately, you know? I'm just taking, maybe not everything, but I'm taking anything that might be even slightly pertinent right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna sneak through here and I know it. The goblins have this gross-ass smile, like, they just look super creepy. Which I guess will be the point. Oh, we do have sprint. Okay, that was actually my first time thinking to try and sprint. Well, that's nice. That's a nice addition. Oh. Yeah, the magic freaked that out for a second. The magic did kind of cause a slight stutter at first. I don't have a shield bash, so maybe that's something I'll get later, but at least to start, there isn't one. I don't know that the inventory icons are the same as Oblivion, but they look, at the very least, very similar. Your magic of health and stamina, your attribute bars at the bottom, all of those are, you know, once again, a little bit more Skyrim inspired. Got my repair hammer. Do I need to repair anything at all right now, even? Oh, and it's showing the break chance as well. Okay. I like that we have this little more visual look here. Yeah, alright, there we go, and it broke. Yeah, you're actually seeing kind of the item that's being repaired. This kind of like 3D preview of it, too. You found a repair hammer and immediately broke it. We weren't done teaching you about it, jackass. I still don't necessarily know that I needed clairvoyance here. I very much would have preferred, you know, having just the regular flare spell here.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Alright, you know what? Time for me to join the battle. Time for me to help.
That's the best you can do!
You thought we'd go down easy? You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
Oh, did I accidentally hit one of them? I might have. Ooh. Okay, you get a little bit more of a mist when they die, too.
Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, I'm okay,
No,
I'm cool.
He is not one of them.
Yeah, listen to your Emperor.
He can help us. He must help us.
You might want to listen to
As
him.
you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know, I don't think about that. I'm not on good terms with the gods, you know, prisoner and all.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Getting a little personal, aren't you? Kind of like the races, we get a whole little preview list, so you can more easily just click on each one rather than having to scroll down a list of them. I'm just gonna go with the Lord, yeah. Increases armor and resist magic.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
You really should stop reading your horoscope.
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
They made characters, they made NPCs move around a little bit more, because in the original game they were a little bit more static, I guess you could say. Like, their face, their head was really the only thing that moved. They didn't have as much motion in their body, I guess you could say.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
So,
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
I like the detail on the leather. That's new.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Well, I'm sure it's all gonna go well from here.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Yeah, sure.
Take care. You may as well make yourself useful.
Nope, I'm already...
Carry that torch and stick close.
Alright, yep. I am. Don't worry about me.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right. Take them down!
Oh, okay, I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
The Emperor!
I always get so paranoid about hitting
Take
the
them down.
blades, even though I know it's fine, even though I know it's not a problem. They'll forgive you, or at least they'll forgive you in this one section. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit you. Looked like the Emperor was gonna hit you too. Well, if you guys don't know which way to go, I can help. Go that way. That's why it feels so odd having clairvoyance here, because this is a super linear section, you know?
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
I wonder how long the torch lasts for. I know that they do
Come on. We're almost
expire
through
in
to
the
sewers.
original. I'm wondering if they maybe changed the length at all for this. Because I was saying that
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
the lighting isn't
What about
necessarily
that side
what I
path?
think
Worth a try.
when I
Let's go.
think Elder Scrolls. I think it's more so just how it looks on NPCs and on their gear. Like, I'm not used to this much kind of shine on armor, for instance, but just looking at, you know, the ruins themselves, I think this to me feels pretty Elder Scrolls-ish. It's the NPCs that are throwing me off, but I think that's more so just the Unreal part of it.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
I'm waiting for this to still look goofy. I'm looking to just see the assassin behind him. Come on, let me get that moment. Let me get this right now.
Oblivion!
You guys are just kind of standing there,
I
aren't
can go
you?
no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
He said the thing, he said it.
This one's...
I'm just gonna stand here and watch. Ooh! Oh!
Stranger, you chose
Oh!
a bad day.
You had a whole on animation for it. Was not expecting that.
No. Talos, save us.
I did everything I could. I stood and I watched.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Oh, he gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you.
You don't.
They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial city. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
You nailed it. You got it. Oh, wait a second. Did they... I think they cut down some of the classes. Oh, no. They broke it down into types, so combat, magic, stealth. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so knight, blade, block, blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, illusion, speechcraft, crusader, athletics, blade, blunt, destruction, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, restoration. Wait, hold on, because it's showing scout and rogue under combat. Yeah, I guess I almost kind of expected scout and rogue to be under stealth, but I guess because they technically don't have like sneak as part of their lineup. I'm gonna do crusader.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Got it. No, explain more. Say more words.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once.
I just watched the Emperor
No
get
one's
murdered.
more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Waynon Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new Emperor can be crowned.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword.
Damn it.
I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You know, you could just leave it with me too. Like, what if we just let me hold on to it?
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Fine. I figured, I had a feeling, but I still wanted to try. I still wanted to see if I could just check his pockets. And down into the sewers. I do like that we got the animations for, like, opening doors and everything. I remember when Skyrim first came out, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was incredible that, you know, we could actually see a little thing of the doors opening, chests opening, and all of that. Like, at the time, to me, that felt revolutionary. What is... Is that supposed to be flies? I think that was supposed to be some flies. Also, I think it's a little bit of a bug. I have my shield out even though I have... Yeah, my bow and arrow equipped. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't think that was intentional. Let me try again. Yeah, my shield is still equipped. Alright, first bug discovered. I wonder if it actually, like, helps my armor rating at all. I wonder if it actually counts for my armor rating while I have the bow and arrow equipped. Alright, oh, we got the berserker. Combat? I'm not really sure if the combat feels too different yet. I feel like it's not as floaty as original Oblivion combat was, but I can't say for certain yet. I do still kind of wish that they had given me a more offensive spell at the start. I feel like that would have been nice. I feel like that could have been really useful. I do love the change on the sewer grate, though. It's like, even the Empire's sewer grates are fancier now. Because why not? That's where my taxes are going. This is what I pay my Imperial taxes for. Well, I certainly don't need my torch now. Oh, I can put that away. I don't need it right now. I did have a little bit of a longer loading screen getting out into the open world, which I guess shouldn't really surprise me too much. They also fortunately changed the thing where once you get into the sewers, all of the DLC quests start popping up. One of those things where, once again, kind of hoped for it, kind of was expecting it, but it's still nice to know that they did make that change. Which also has me thinking that when the time comes to do the new quest added by the deluxe version, that it'll maybe either have a more natural way of discovering it, or maybe it'll only pop up once you hit whatever the appropriate level is. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so it's actually showing me the name of the nearby location. So Sideways Cave, 81 steps away. Yeah, Vilverin, 71 steps away. That's really cool. That's new. That's something that I wouldn't have expected, but it's kinda nice to have. Yep, there it is, Imperial City Prison. The actual Imperial City is too far away for me to see on my compass, but got it. Sideways Cave discovered. Yeah, and they added some new sound effects and everything as well. Oh, alright. The sprint is a little slow. Because they added sprint, but it's not super fast, I would say. Which I'm guessing part of that is that they limited it specifically because the original Oblivion wasn't made with sprint in mind. But I put that away and... yeah, okay, so nice to have sprint, but it's not anything super crazy, I would say. What I want to see real quick is the leveling. Yes, we have our major skills, we have our minor skills. They said that there was a little bit of a change in the way that leveling worked, to make it almost a hybrid system between Oblivion and Skyrim, but Not entirely sure what they mean by that. Because there isn't really anything in the menus here that indicates that either. Well, here's what I'll do. I'm nearly leveled up with block. I'll see if leveling block at all raises where I am on the meter. Which means I'm just gonna very quickly try to find an enemy, which shouldn't really be too hard at all. You gonna help me tonight, Mr. Crab? Oh, here we go. I just want to level my block. There we go. Okay, yep, so it is raising my level because it's also showing you the progress on your leveling as well. So it's going to be much slower. It'll definitely be slower trying to level using your minor skills, but it will still count to some extent. Oh, and that immediately raised my block again. Just a single attack from that bandit. Damn. Oh, okay, alright, I know. Oh. I am getting a couple, like, weird hitches here and there. Like, when they swap weapons, I notice a slight kind of stutter. The only thing is, I know that the game automatically set me to ultra settings, and maybe I just need to lower it from that. But that was also on the game auto-detecting my settings, so I'm not sure. Can I still pick stuff up the way that I did in the original? Yep, okay, good, I can. It's very important to me. It's incredibly important that I'm still able to do that. Although you're a little heavy. I just kind of wanted to throw you in the fire. Oh, here we go. Alright, I stepped in the fire. It did show the little debuff for when I was on fire, for when I was burning alive. Just in case you couldn't tell, just in case you weren't sure that, you know, you were getting burnt to a crisp. Well, that is going to be my first look at the Oblivion Remaster. This is the deluxe edition. I did get a code from Bethesda, so thank you to my friends at Bethesda for making that possible. While I won't be doing a full playthrough of this here on YouTube, I do plan on doing a full playthrough, start to finish, most likely with all achievements over on Twitch, so make sure to go check that out if you're interested at all. That being said, I do have at least a couple other videos that I'd like to do for Oblivion here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe and keep that bell on just so you don't miss them. But this is also meant to be pretty close to the original game in terms of content. So aside from some quality of life changes, aside from some minor additions, it's not like this is going to be an unrecognizable experience from the original Oblivion. One thing I'm definitely going to do is I will most likely adjust my settings, because yeah, now that I'm in the open world, I'm definitely noticing some like stutters and some slight kind of micro freezes here and there. But I've also just loaded into the open world. I've only now just gotten into the open world, so I'm assuming a lot of things are just starting to kind of load in, open up, and hopefully things will kind of settle down as I go around a little bit more. But as always, thank you for watching. I'm really liking this so far. I'm looking forward to really sinking my teeth into this. If you have any questions or anything in particular in the remaster that you would like to see, leave a comment below and I'll see what I can do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.